Alright everybody, we are back into the 2K showcase for Hustle, Loyalty, Disrespect, and it is time to start Triple H versus CM Punk.
I have the balls to say things that nobody else has the balls to say. Who's really pulling the strings? Is it you? Or is it your bean-headed wife? You don't wear the pants in the family, but you do wear her panties, don't you?
You disrespected me as a man. Now, deal with me as a man. So at Night of Champions, no disqualification, Punk. Anything goes.
It's not if, but when I beat you, you resign as COO at WWE.
Done.
Following contest set for one fall is a no disqualification match. Introducing first, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 222 pounds, CM Punk.
Earlier tonight, ladies and gentlemen, John Cena defeated Alberto Del Rio to become a 10-time WWE champion.
Oh, yes, and listen to this crowd. Oh, man, they're excited. But we haven't seen excitement yet. Wait till this thing explodes. Well, there he comes. The game. Triple H, and he looks like a butt-kicking machine right now.
Yeah, well, the problem is that CM Punk has made this personal. CM Punk, with verbal attacks on Triple H and his family. It started out being about business, now it's personal.
And you know what they say, paybacks are hell, and it looks like Triple H is about to put CM Punk through hell.
The cerebral assassin. The game. And Punk from behind.
What?
CM Punk from behind attacking Triple H.
What audacity.
And here we go. Punk wasted little time getting the upper hand.
Oh, look out.
Into the timekeeper's area.
This didn't take long for this to get out of hand, did it? Oh, look out. He's coming over here.
Whoa.
Wait a minute, Punk. This is our table. Look out.
Look out, King.
Triple H fighting back now, right out here in front of us. Oh, man.
Triple H gonna take out all those emotions on CM Punk.
Watch
Look
it.
out, King!
Oh.
Beating the crap out of him.
Come on, guys, please get this back in the ring. Look out. Oh, man.
Come on, Punk.
Game is trying to destroy CM Punk. Oh, no,
Match hasn't even
Up on the
started yet.
announce table.
I think I got my headset back now, but look at this. Go over the pedigree. Punk going for the go to sleep. And Punk escaping.
Thank goodness he's back in the ring.
Chaos here in ringside.
Way too close for comfort, if you ask me.
Now we finally take control.
So much on the line here for Triple H. If he loses to CM Punk tonight, he will be forced out as COO of the WWE.
Well, you know, this started out as...
Now when this storyline was going on, I was definitely voting for Triple H to win this match. I know a lot of people, I mean, probably the majority were definitely going for Punk. But, I don't know, anytime a guy from, like, my generation of wrestling, I should say, is in the match, I'm almost always going to go for them. Like, Triple H, I have watched for so many years now that I just, the times he does wrestle now, considering he only does maybe twice a year, 3 times at most, I usually vote for him to win.
In Triple H's defense, he was simply following orders from the board of directors.
Same for like Undertaker, Jericho, any of those guys.
And had to be replaced.
Well, and now that Triple H is running the day-to-day operations, I'm sure...
And that's not to say I don't like a lot of the new guys either, because I'm actually a big fan of Rollins. Rollins is probably one of the top guys I like the most right now.
This is the the same man that created
He's so good.
WrestleMania, a pioneer in the pay-per-view business and the architect of a global empire.
It's no disqualification. Anything goes here tonight. You know, Triple H may have the advantage in this type of match. This is his element.
No doubt, King. The game has participated in some of the WWE's most brutal matches ever. CM Punk might live to regret
get that pedigree.
comment about Stephanie wearing the pants in the family.
Yeah, and I don't even want to repeat what CM Punk said the game wears under his pants.
One thing's for certain, CM Punk is going to leave this arena here tonight bruised and battered, but will he also leave with a victory?
Well, that's the question, Cole. But it doesn't look good for him right now. CM Punk may have insulted the wrong person at the wrong time.
Triple H would love to pedigree him right through the floor.
You know, I find it ironic that Triple H played an integral role in re-signing CM Punk this past summer. And never gotta be kidding me.
Devastating. Simply devastating.
Well, CM Punk.
That worked out well.
This is gonna be it. Pedigree!
Oh, man! This is over! And Punk stays alive! What?
How did CM Punk kick out of the game's pedigree? This is amazing.
What a match!
This actually was a really good match. I enjoyed it. Except for the ending parts.
Hey, wait a minute.
Like this.
What is he doing here?
Kevin Nash.
I don't think they're going to include it, but Miz and R-Truth came out and attacked him too.
Stepping over the top.
Don't know if they're going to include that or not, though.
CM Punk.
And now he goes out.
Probably not.
King, what is going on here?
What in the world?
I mean, I don't even know what to say.
I don't get it. Kevin Nash. Oh, laying a beat down on the game. What's he thinking?
They were best buddies. And now Punk. CM Punk now coming to get some on Nash. This whole thing is out of control.
Whole bunch of knees to the gut by this man.
CM Punk in a precarious situation. Oh, look out.
Hitting CM Punk.
Oh, what do you make of this? I just don't get it.
I don't get it either. Nash has come in, assaulted Punk, assaulted Triple H.
And now it looks like he's leaving. Wait a minute. No.
Oh, and Nash again blasting the game.
Watch out.
Where's the sledgehammer? We got to hit him in the face with it.
Coming over here. Wait a minute. The monitor. What is Kevin Nash doing, Cole?
He's got that. Oh,
Yep.
The
sledgehammer.
sledgehammer. The game just hammers Kevin Nash.
Nash had that coming.
All right, CM Punk back in the ring. Game, it's time for you to get back in and get it on. Oh, what a
Well, we got to build up our bars all the way.
Oh, folded in half.
You hear how his leg connected?
Bam! DDT'd right on his face. Bam! Triple H spots the opening. Punk turns it around. Punk can change the outlook of a match in an instant. He's got him up. Triple H knows how to polish off an opponent.
Got to get the pedigree. Come on. So close.
Oh, what a shot! Good God! Is he pressing a secret button to move that fast? I mean, those kicks won't give you a good feeling. I can promise you that. Hey, he's going for lights out. Oh, he's in trouble now.
Come on.
Oh, trying to put him away. That's it. He's out.
Go for the pin. Come on. Yeah.
Triple H wins. The game is shut down. CM Punk.
Oh, and most importantly, Triple H has retained his position as COO of the WWE. Any way you look at it, with all the chaos and with everything that went down in this no disqualification match, this is perhaps one of the greatest matches ever.
I don't care who you're rooting for. This match was fantastic.
See, it was a good match, but I really wouldn't put it as one of the greatest matches ever. That might be taken a little bit too far. But that's personal opinion. CM Punk wins the title at SummerSlam, but Kevin Nash attacks him and leaves him lay down in the middle of the ring. Ever the opportunist, Alberto Del Rio cashes in his Money in the Bank contract to become the new WWE Champion. We already know all this. This happened like 2 matches ago. At Night of Champions, John Cena captures the WWE Championship from Alberto Del Rio. Once again, that was like a match or 2 ago. Why are they talking about this now? CM Punk believes he should get a rematch for the title. Alberto Del Rio also believes he deserves a rematch against the man that took the title from him, John Cena. Triple H decides to make the first ever triple threat Hell in a Cell match between John Cena, CM Punk, and Alberto Del Rio. Oh god, I forgot about this. This also included The Miz and R-Truth, so I'm wondering if they're gonna show them at some point, because they were part of this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome at this time, Alberto Del Rio's personal ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez.
Damas y caballeros, les presento al hombre que ganará su título otra vez, al orgullo de México, el patrón. Él es Alberto Del Rio.
You know, King, Alberto Del Rio's right. I've never heard of a situation before where a man loses the WWE Championship and is then granted his rematch under triple threat rules inside Hell in a Cell.
Well, you make a valid point there, Michael, but CM Punk also deserves a rematch.
All week long, CM Punk has been talking about how he should be the favorite here tonight because he's been in a Hell in a Cell match before against the greatest cell competitor of all time, Undertaker.
Well, if that's the mind game he's playing with himself, so be it. Surviving a Hell in a Cell match with Undertaker is a mighty feat.
John Cena only won the WWE Championship 2 weeks ago. He defeated Alberto Del Rio in a one-on-one matchup. So I believe John Cena should have to defend only against Del Rio tonight.
Well, your points are somewhat valid, but the COO made the decision. He's the one calling the shot.
This match is yet another controversial decision by our COO, who is showing blatant favoritism in my mind by allowing CM Punk in this match and giving him this opportunity.
Look, the way I see it, he made it fair. He made it even for every one of these competitors who come out here and have a chance to win the WWE Championship.
This should be interesting. Triple threat Hell in a Cell. Should be playing as, yep, Del Rio. Bad start.
Let's make it clear, Michael, that the pinfall or submission.
Screw you, Cena beat him up.
Inside the ring.
Which is surrounded by this cavernous Hell in a Cell. It's 20 feet high. It weighs 5 tons. It's 3,200 square feet of steel. That's bigger than an average American home.
It's certainly bigger than your double wide.
Hey, Cena, calm yourself. What the?
King, did you know that the first 7 Hell in a Cell matches all featured either
Will you guys stop
or Mick
teaming up?
Foley, and in some cases, both?
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I'm surprised Mick Foley ever stepped foot back inside that cell after what Undertaker did to him at King of the Ring in 1998, throwing him off the
There's a reason they're both going after me.
Are you kidding me? Do you remember that goal? Of course. You see that goal? Talk about getting your spine adjusted. Jeez. He's got him.
A stiff shot with the elbow.
He's got him up. A quick scoop slam. All 3 of these men will be going through hell here tonight. But according to Alberto Del Rio, he's the only one that'll be coming back.
King, if I'm going to be honest, Alberto Del Rio doesn't deserve to be locked in the cell. What? He's not an animal.
Yes, he is.
He's not a criminal.
Yes, he is.
This man is a philanthropist. He's an aristocrat from Mexico. He's put thousands of people to work.
Oh, well, that's your opinion, Cole. If Alberto Del Rio
I'll let
wants to
Cena do
achieve
some
his
damage for a little
so-called
bit.
destiny, he's going to have to survive this barbaric structure.
King, in the latest WWE.com power rankings that were released yesterday, Alberto Del Rio is ranked 6th, CM Punk 4th, and John Cena came in at number 2.
You would have to think whoever wins this match would be number 1 in next week's rankings, right?
Of course. Punk sidesteps that one.
Yeah, just when you think you have Punk right where you want him. Oh, big DDT. You see that, Cole? Talk about getting your spine adjusted. Jeez.
CM Punk and John Cena know each other so well. They had what has to be considered the rivalry of the summer here in the WWE.
And to think, it almost never happened after CM Punk walked out of the WWE after beating John Cena. What a maneuver.
Nice.
I mean, this triple threat match has been incredible. Inside Hell in a Cell. It's Cena with the STF. Remember, if Del Rio taps out, Cena wins.
Punk is down, he can't help it. Wait a minute, what is Ricardo doing?
Ricardo knocked down the officially opened up the cell.
Oh, hey, he had a steel pipe in his hand.
With John Cena, thwarting Ricardo.
Oh, look out!
Hey, outside the cell.
That's it for Ricardo, but what's that steel pipe?
Oh, man, right to the midsection.
And now Del Rio is closing that door on the steel cage. He's locked it.
How smart is that, King? Now Del Rio makes sure it's one-on-one. Cena's been taken out of the picture. Cena's been taken out of the picture.
Oh!
Cena can't get in the cell. Cena can't get in the cell.
Del Rio using that steel pipe, and Cena struggling, trying to get in, but there's no way. That door's locked.
Now mocking Cena. Man, brilliant strategy from Del Rio.
Forgot he was locked out.
Well, with John Cena locked outside the cage now, this becomes a one-on-one match with Alberto Del Rio and CM Punk.
And it looks like we could be heading back into the ring. Uh-oh, trying to put him away.
He's got it locked in. Will this be it?
I'm just gonna let it run out.
Start to see him fading now.
Yeah, with each wrench, this gets closer to being over. There's been a lot of speculation heading into this match about whether Alberto Del Rio could adapt to Hell in a Cell, given that tonight is his first ever time inside the structure.
But let's not forget how vicious and aggressive CM Punk has figured out a way to take advantage right now.
What happened there?
Don't look at me. I'm just as surprised as you are. John Cena, a record 10-time WWE.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, come on.
Look at this. This could be it.
Great.
That's it. He's done.
CM Punk has been in one hell.
He's going for the pin. This could be.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
Come on.
The WWE Universe split 50-50 on the WWE Champion John Cena.
And will this be it? 2. And he manages to get the shoulder up.
It keeps telling me to roll to escape every time I try. It doesn't let me.
He seems dazed. He's confused.
just going to try to keep pinning him.
Can he score the pin?
And he doesn't stay down for long.
These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got. Boy, did he get dropped or what?
Just keep doing it. Are you kidding me?
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? He's got him up. Hey, what a move.
Come on.
He thinks he has it.
Are you kidding me, dude? What am I supposed to do?
There's the cover. And CM Punk just...
Okay, do I don't have any other finisher.
Manages to roll the shoulder out.
Shoulders down. And a kick out of 2. There's a lot of things under the ring, and all of them hurt.
I'm waiting for you to come out here.
Remember, there are no countouts in this contest. This match could end up anywhere.
Of course.
Wow, he was just about to get his head taken off.
Remember, CM Punk lost his WWE Championship when Alberto Del Rio cashed in his Money in the Bank contract at SummerSlam.
Then John Cena beat Alberto Del Rio for the title last month at the Night of Champions pit.
Right to the gut. Drops the chair. DDT. A skull-rattling DDT on the chair. That should do it right there.
Thank God.
And Alberto Del Rio has won the WWE Championship.
With John Cena helplessly looking on from outside the cell. This is unbelievable. What a travesty.
That's why I hate when wrestlers only have submission finishers.
Travesty? I'd say it was brilliant. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, you would say that.
Especially if you have to win by pinfall. Yeah, they're not going to show the Miz in our truth part. Alright.
The last man standing with the WWE title on his hands was me, Alberto Del Rio. There's no one better than Alberto Del Rio in WWE, so you better get used to see me as a WWE champion for long. I'm powerful! Long. I'm rich! Long time.
Berto, I hate to interrupt anybody when they're talking, but I never received my one-on-one title shot after you cashed in your Money in the Bank contract on me. You got the cojones to put the title on the line against me?
Losers don't deserve title shots. Why don't you come and see me when you do something right?
Executive Vice President John Laurinaitis gave CM Punk the opportunity he was waiting for.
CM Punk will face Alberto Del Rio for the WWE Championship if CM Punk can defeat Mark Henry.
If Punk can land the elbow here, Jerry, this could be over. Punk, elbow to the heart. And there's the WWE Champion Alberto Del Rio, his personal ring announcer Ricardo Rodriguez. But he sent Rodriguez to the ring, and Rodriguez is pummeling away on Mark Henry.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match as a result of a disqualification, Mark Henry.
CM Punk is livid. I believe what it means is that Punk doesn't get his title opportunity in Survivor Series.
Later that night,
Wow. Alberto Del Rio is knocked out cold.
CM Punk took matters into his own
It's a
hands.
simple yes or no answer,
What do you say? What do you say?
and I'm not gonna let go until you say yes to giving me my match at Survivor Series.
Can I have a match in Survivor Series? You have your match! Oh, no!
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the WWE Championship. Please welcome at this time Alberto Del Rio's personal ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez.
Damas y caballeros, aquí en esta noche en Nueva York les presento al hombre que ganará su título otra vez, al Orgullo de México, el patrón. Él es Alberto Del Rio.
Man, I hope Alberto Del Rio does some serious damage to CM Punk here tonight so CM Punk can understand what it's like to be in pain.
Oh, will you quit being a crybaby, Cole?
Ladies and gentlemen, per the request of the challenger, I would like to introduce CM Punk's personal ring announcer, WWE Hall of Famer, Howard Finkel.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Nearly 17,000 strong here in the Big Apple on their feet for the #1 contender CM Punk.
And any way you look at it, Alberto Del Rio versus CM Punk is going to be a hell of a matchup here tonight at Survivor Series.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 50-year history of the WWE Championship. The title has changed hands here in New York on 15 occasions, more than any other place in the entire world. Will it happen tonight?
And CM Punk is finally getting his rematch after Alberto Del Rio cashed in his Money in the Bank contract at SummerSlam.
I just realized I think they skipped over the Vengeance pay-per-view, which I believe the match was
Alberto Del Rio has had a magical year.
a last man standing with Del Rio and Cena. And I want to say Del Rio won.
WWE title.
Oh, wait a minute. You know you have to keep an eye on Ricardo Rodriguez because throughout this entire magic
Because this whole feud between Del Rio, Cena, and Punk lasted about 4 months.
You know, CM Punk enters this match a 4-time world champion and a 2-time Money in the Bank winner. In fact, he's the only man to win it 2 years in a row.
I do know that this is the pay-per-view where Punk wins the title and he holds on to it for over a year.
WrestleMania opponents will team up when The Rock partners with John Cena to battle R-Truth and The Miz.
I have a hard time believing, King, The Rock and John Cena will be able to coexist here tonight.
Well, I gotta agree, The Rock and John Cena certainly are an unlikely team. But it's not necessarily uncommon to see the Great One shelve his personal feelings for the betterment of the team. You got to remember the Rock and Sock connection.
You're right, King. You know, Rock.
Oh, they're talking about the Rock, Cena versus Miz and R-Truth match coming up during this pay-per-view. Forgot about that. That was actually Rock's first match back since 2004.
Look at the agility. The quick kick. Oh, out of nowhere.
Hurricane Rana. Hurricane Rana.
You know, the only thing I agree with Alberto Del Rio on is I've been rich and I've been poor, and he's right, rich is better.
What? I find it hard to believe that the king of Memphis was once poor.
Yeah, I know that shocks you, Cole, but my early battles in Memphis with Jackie Fargo, while great, weren't necessarily sending me to the penthouse.
There's a reason for that. Alberto Del Rio, on the other hand, was born into wealth. His family is among the most wealthy and well-respected in all of Mexico.
Look at this. Good grief. CM CM Punk says he's going to make the WWE Championship interesting again.
What I don't like about CM Punk is the way that he coerced Alberto Del Rio into Punk with Del Rio up high, going for the GTS.
Oh, but look at Del Rio. He's not even going for that cross arm breaker. And, whoa, watch that roundhouse.
Yeah, but look at Del Rio. Del Rio flips to the arm breaker. Arm breaker.
Devastating maneuver here. Will he tap out with the
Come on.
arm breaker? Is there any counter at all with this move?
Breakout.
Great hold being applied. Looks like the momentum is reversed here.
A swift kick. Oh, strength. You hear how his leg connected? There's another great kick.
You know, the past year that Alberto Del Rio has had might just be the most impressive I've ever seen.
The only stretch in recent memory I can compare it to is perhaps Sheamus's in 2009. In a matter of 6 months, he went from debuting on ECW to becoming WWE champion.
Well, you're right about that. That was a very impressive stretch, to say the least. Sheamus shot up like a rocket, and Del Rio seems to be doing the same thing.
Indeed, King. It will go down as one of the best 12-month stretches in sports entertainment history, as will Alberto Del Rio's unbelievable run he's on now.
Hey, wait a minute. What's he doing here? And there's the reversal from CM Punk. He's in big trouble.
You know, King, I'm thinking about filing a criminal and civil lawsuit against CM Punk after he injured me this past week on Raw.
Oh, that's great. How does that anaconda vice feel anyway?
It's excruciating. I'm in severe pain. It's a miracle I'm even out here tonight.
I'll let you use my attorney. He's a guy where you can...
And CM Punk nails it.
You know, not to brag or anything, Cole, but I have quite an impressive...
Said win by pinfall, right?
Myself.
I wouldn't call team with sleazy, queasy, and cheesy to be doink, dink, pink, and wake impressive, Ken.
Hey, wait a minute, Michael. That dink
Let's
was
just see
a
what
lot
happens
tougher
if we
than he
try
looked.
pinning.
Plus, a win's a win.
So then I shouldn't bring up 95 and 96, right?
No. Oh, Punk. And there's the go to sleep. Knee to the temple. It's so hard to... Oh, look at this.
Oh, and a kick out. And look at Punk. Wait.
He's got him.
He had a anaconda vice locked in. Locked in on Del Rio.
Del Rio maybe hits. Look at this. Del Rio tapping out.
We got a new champion.
Oh, my God. CM Punk has won.
What a moment.
Oh, man! The WWE Championship just being handed to CM Punk.
Here is your winner and new WWE Champion, CM Punk.
And now the celebration.
You're right about that. Punk sharing it with his fans.
What an incredible moment.
Alright guys, we're going to try to do one more. Make this a 4-match episode.
John Cena and CM Punk would continue on their separate paths heading into WrestleMania 28. CM Punk took on Y2J in a battle of the best.
What a matchup! CM Punk remains the WWE Champion.
While Cena went one-on-one with the Great One.
Rock bottom! Rock bottom! The Rock has beaten John Cena! John Cena had him, but The Rock prevails.
But as fate would have it, John Cena was granted an opportunity that could potentially put CM Punk and the WWE Championship in his crosshairs yet again.
The WWE Championship contract Money in the Bank ladder match will be Kane, The Big Show, Chris Jericho, and John Cena.
For the very first time in his career, John Cena steps into a Money in the Bank ladder match.
Here we go, baby. It just got kicked off.
Oh, and there goes Big Show, and John Cena is rolling.
Talking about hurt, talking about pain. Right here, John Cena is dishing it out.
John Cena with Big Show up on his shoulders. Are you kidding me? Look at Cena. John Cena and AA to the table. Here's
Cena now using the briefcase as a weapon. John Cena won it! John Cena won it! John Cena wins Money in the Bank! John Cena now guaranteed a WWE Championship match whenever he wants it. And you know, somewhere, WWE Champion CM Punk is looking over his shoulder.
This contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 218 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, CM Punk.
What a way to end Raw's 2-hour era. Next week, we go to 3 hours. But right now, it's CM Punk and Big Show in our main event here tonight, live from Las Vegas.
And you know, Cole, you can bet that CM Punk and Big Show will give a historic send-off to the 2-hour era of Raw.
Standing at 7 feet tall, weighing 441 pounds, the Big Show.
Well, Big Show is extremely upset. He believed he should have won the Money in the Bank ladder match last night, but when the handle snapped off the briefcase, John Cena had it in his hands, and he became Mr. Money in the Bank.
Well, CM Punk has his work cut out for him tonight. Big Show is one angry giant.
So this was the week before Raw 1000, right? Because they said it was the final 2-hour episode. They went permanently to 3 hours. Yeah, because Raw 1000 was also when Cena cashed in the Money in the Bank. Okay. So I'm assuming that'll be the next match.
He'll have to rely on his speed advantage, King, while mixing in a healthy dose of his patented Muay Thai offense. King, it was just a few summers ago that these two superstars were engaged in an extremely heated rivalry.
Well, you're right about that. That was back when Punk was the leader of the straight edge society. You know, I still wonder why in the world Punk thought it was a good idea to wear a mask.
CM Punk's building a head of steam. CM Punk is so well versed in not only striking with his hands, but his feet too. He was one step ahead on that one.
Look at CM Punk here.
Dang. I was hoping I could jump to the outside.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here. Big Show easily counters that. What a display.
Punk turns it around. Punk can change the outlook of a match in an instant.
A swift kick.
It's hard to believe, King, but next week marks the historic 1000th episode of Monday Night Raw.
Wow, an event nearly 20 years in the making. Let me ask you something. Wasn't George W. Bush still in office when Raw premiered?
How much more do we have to do?
I just finished covering Bill Clinton's successful presidential campaign and was about to embark on an assignment to cover the Waco siege in Waco, Texas.
You mean CM Punk? What a maneuver! You know, last night in the WWE Championship match at Money in the Bank, Daniel Bryan focused much of his attack on the ribs of CM Punk.
We even thought at one point that CM Punk may have suffered cracked ribs.
Yeah, after witnessing the brutality in last night's WWE Championship match from ringside, I'd say it's a miracle that CM Punk is even here tonight. Ouch!
Not today. Too fast.
You know, a part of me thought special guest referee AJ was going to cost CM Punk the WWE Championship last night.
She definitely caused some anxious moments, King. Luckily, our referee here tonight is considerably more qualified. King, I don't think I've ever seen Big Show as angry as he's been the past 24 hours.
Yeah, and you know, to be honest, Cole, I think...
The big body shots by Big Show.
Oh my gosh! Big Show just, hey, wait a minute! You can't do that!
Well, the official has no choice, King. He's gonna have to disqualify.
Nope, they got disqualified.
The winner of this match is the result of a disqualification. CM Punk.
Yeah, but Big Show doesn't care. He wants to punish the champion. He wants to destroy the champion here tonight.
The referee may have stopped this match, but he hasn't stopped the beatdown by Big Show. Hey, wait a minute, John Cena may stop it.
Cena with a Money in the Bank briefcase. Inside a contract to cash in for the WWE title whenever he wants to.
What do you mean, whenever he wants to? I think he's going to do it right now. Look how vulnerable Punk is. This is Cena's chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, my announcement.
Hey. We all know what your announcement's going to be, John. How long has it been since you've been WWE champion? Isn't that the WWE championship that you designed, the one with the spinner? That's your championship, John. Look, you've got a referee here now. You would be a fool not to cash that briefcase in now. You gotta do it. Look how weak he is. You will never have an easier championship victory than you will have right now.
No!
What?
CM Punk, I give you 1 week to prepare for the biggest match of your life. You have been WWE Champion for 239 days. So at Raw 1000, with both of us fresh, we will find out who the best in the world really is. That makes everyone wonder, what was my huge announcement tonight about this briefcase? That's very simple. My huge announcement...
Oh, look out! Big Show knocked off the ring right onto the floor.
But what an announcement from Cena to face CM Punk at Raw 1000.
I don't know if that's a wise decision by John Cena to give Punk that much warning.
What an epic battle it's gonna be for the WWE title.
All right. We are definitely going to end this episode here, guys. We're going on 45 minutes. Alright guys, like always, I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and as always, I'll be seeing you for more later on. Have a good one.